to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take.
Go.
Tip-off goes to Houston. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Klay as guards with Draymond at 4. Durant is out there with DeMarcus Cousins.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
The shot's good from Paul.
That's why Chris Paul is so special, is because he can just navigate around pick and rolls, find open areas, and there's just no defense for that.
Now, here's Thompson. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Harden. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Stolen by Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
KD on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That's a good look from Klay right there. Just the court awareness, and that guy was wide open.
And here's Harden for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Green with the block.
Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Paul passes to Capella. Lays it up and banks it in.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Cleveland. From the line, and that's good for 2. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Now from this length, that's got to feel like a layup for Stephen Curry.
Curry against Paul. To the inside. Here's Capella. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Green taking his time here and taken away by Paul. And here's Harden for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Warriors trail by 6. Curry outside. And it's James Harden with the rebound. And here's Houston. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Over Thompson. Harden, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
On the wing, Thompson. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're surprised that Klay Thompson racked up 3 more points.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Houston on top, leading by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Consider how the Rockets are doing, guys. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So with Cousins on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Iguodala and Durant hold down the forward spots. Lee out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Good work there as it goes. Chris has got the first basket of the second quarter for Houston. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. The Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Iguodala, the pass to Curry. Here's KD. Lee outside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Now here's Paul. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Iguodala outside. Here's Durant, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got 7.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
And Paul gets it to go in.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Durant dishes to Curry. Again, Golden State.
So Steph Curry, the best shooter in the world, is open and has the ball? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the middle, Curry with the steal. 4-on-3 break. A one near Iguodala as he lets it go. A miss that time would have put him up.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
21.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a battle we're witnessing tonight at the point guard position.
Even though I'm a checkers man myself, we're seeing a chess match out there between the two generals. They're creating high-quality looks for themselves and their teammates. Both players are doing a great job of orchestrating their offenses.
And now checking back in with the Houston Rockets. The matchup pretty even-steven, as they say, in the first half.
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Outside, it's Harden and Gordon. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's Paul in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Curry. He's got 7. Good on the three-point shot. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Yep, it counts.
And the league has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
Here's Curry around the back and lays it in. Curry's got 9 points.
The speed that Steph goes with the basketball is something to marvel at. No defense can keep up with it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Green, no luck.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Harden the pass to Capella, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now, and he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
And the Rockets making a change here. House is checked in. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Lee comes in for Curry. Thompson misses. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Ennis, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Warriors trail by 4. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Knocks down the 3-ball. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
You can never let Klay shoot off a crisp pass. He just lets that go so quick.
Here's Harden. Passes it to Capella. And the rejection by Cousins. Iguodala outside. Here's Lee outside. No good. Shot missing. And it's Houston the other way. Capella with a screen on Lee. Harden against Lee. It's Harden with the drive. And Harden hit the stuff.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Lee against Harden. Lee outside. Pass to Thompson. Over Ennis. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Rockets on top, up 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
You can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
It's the
3 tenths quarters behind us, and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. so with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Iguodala. Green finds Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Thompson against Harden. Goes up on the block. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Curry. To take the lead. That's tipped.
Chris rises up, and is he playing volleyball? He just spiked that one away.
Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
For the Warriors, Kevin Durant.
And so here is Golden State. Again, Curry missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. And Chris throws it down.
Marquise Chris, that's confidence.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Curry. And he stays with it. Thompson against Harden. Thompson misses. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. The lead is 2. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. He kicks it to Gordon. Green with the block. KD on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Good on the bucket.
Easy to stop Draymond Green in that situation. Big and strong and uses his size well.
Now, here is Harden. There's a screen by Chris. Harden scanning the floor. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some...
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Warriors. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Here's Paul, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Paul outside. Paul is doubled. Harden outside. Knocks down the 3.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
It's Curry outside. The rebound by Harden. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Jacks up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 21 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Thompson. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time to scan the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Klay Thompson. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up by 2.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shots. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered the most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. I love playing the game of basketball. I love being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. It takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew as New Balance presents our player of the game, James Harden.